as I make a pun and like drop everything. Hello and welcome to my channel, Haylee Marie Vintage. Today we are due for spring clean closet clean out. I've decided that every time I run out of hangers, I have to clean out my closet. For those of you who are new here, when I clean out my closet, I make a 20% rule, which means I have to get rid of 20% of my items in my closet. So we've reached that, we're here, and now we are gonna get to decluttering. So we are gonna get started. This is said closet. So I'm gonna start by counting up all these garments, and then I will have a number to get rid of, and I'll show you what I'm getting rid of and what my process is for that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 34, and then up here, I need to get better storage for them, but I have all of my antique dresses, which is 4 more, so we're at 138. Means so out of 140, so I need to get rid of 28 dresses, which is quite a few dresses I need to get rid of today. Looking through here, I already have some ideas, which is usually how this works. The first round is easy, and then after that, it gets a little bit harder. So starting off the bat, I'm gonna get rid of this guy. While it's really pretty, I have that leaf sparkly dress I thrifted recently, and I just prefer it to this sparkly dress. So I'm gonna let this one go. And then this guy is one from Redbird that just doesn't fit me quite right. So I am going to let this guy go. So that's 2. So far this like isn't feeling too hard, but like I said, we're in the easy bit right now. All right, let's talk through these first. These are all for sure. This one is just like a very pretty 1950s slip. As you can see the tags on it, I haven't worn it. And I think at this point, I just have a hard time seeing me wear it. I think I have other things I would rather wear that would be easier. And then this guy, I'm really sad to let this guy go. I think it's really, really, really cute. However, it's just like not me. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like in theory, it has everything I love, but when I put it on, I just don't feel amazing in it. And that's how, for me, most of my clothes make me feel amazing. So if it doesn't make me feel amazing, I need to get rid of it. This one here, I think was a Redbird box item. And it just like isn't quite my style because it's not flare and it's kind of a shift dress. It is lovely, but I think it's just not for me. This one here I bought on sale. It's a really cute little 70s denim dress with pockets. I think it's adorable, but I have worn it and it's just like doesn't quite fit as well as I want like up here. This guy is another, I think, Redbird piece. It doesn't flare at the base and I don't like the pattern enough to make up for that. Like with a dress like the one I'm wearing that doesn't flare, I really love the pin tucking and the like colors of it, so it's okay. But that one, the colors just aren't super me. This is a 70s piece that is also pretty, but just isn't quite me as well. I've worn it a couple times and I just don't feel as cute as I could in it. This one here is just a really pretty 1950s number. It's kind of basic, and I've just found that I don't actually really like how pleating looks on me, as weird as it sounds. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this guy go. This one I thrifted, and I'm gonna have to make a bunch of alterations to make it fit the way I want. So I think at this point I would just rather declutter it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 out of 28, so we're about a third of the way there. We'll make a pass at the other one, and then we'll start getting to the tough decisions. I'm gonna talk about these because this is a lot, and it's very heavy. So starting up with this really beautiful wool piece, I absolutely adore this dress. I feel like there's munches in it, which were not there before. So it looks like my closet's due for a spray down. It's lovely, I really, really like it, but it's just like not quite my style, so I think I'm gonna pass this one along. Excuse you, Spooky. She just like sat on the dresses. This one here, I think you've seen me get rid of before, and then I changed my mind and put it back in my closet. Now I'm for realsies getting rid of it. This one here is just a little bit big for me. I think it's really cute, and I bought it because I love like the shaping on this, but I ultimately don't love the color and the fit. So it's not a good fit in my wardrobe. Oh my goodness, as I make a pun and like drop everything. This I made pretty early in my sewing journey. It's like fine. Gold isn't really my color, and it's like fancier than I wear. This guy here I do think is really cute. However, it falls off my shoulders constantly and drives me up a wall. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass this guy along. This one here is really pretty, but I just don't really wear red. I know you've heard it before, you'll hear it again on this channel. I don't really wear red. And this one here I think is really cute, but it's not a flare the way I like. I'm gonna go ahead and pass this guy along. And then there is this one, which I did make and I think is really cute, but I just don't love the fabric. This was when I was starting to sew, so I wasn't using fabrics like I loved. I'm just kind of ready to let it go along its way. This one here, I need to redo a repair I did. So I wore this to a wedding a few years ago and it doesn't fit. I actually literally burst out of this dress and I had to go grab a sweater in the car to cover my body because like I had a full boob hanging out, because basically this whole seam here just wasn't having it, which means it's too small for me. And then this guy here, I've tried styling a bunch of different ways. It's a really cute vintage nursing uniform that I absolutely adore. I can't figure out how to belt it. It's a little bit too big on me because I bought it without trying it on. So I think it's just time to let it go. So I just have to find 8 more, which feels doable, given I hadn't even gone through everything for the first round yet. So let's talk these guys through. This here is a really lovely Laura Ashley. I think it's really cute, but I haven't worn it in a really long time just because the print isn't quite my vibe. This one is part of a recent thrift haul where I couldn't decide if I wanted it, but seeing it with the rest of the clothes in my wardrobe, I don't. This one here is a really hard one to let go for me. This is a gunny sacks, and it's a gunny sacks with unicorns on it. So it is absolutely amazing, and I absolutely adore it. However, I don't like the cut on me, and it's too big for me. I'm gonna let it go because I think at this point I would rather get the money than have this dress. It's been in my wardrobe for 4 or 5 years and I haven't worn it, and at this point I would rather have it go to home of somebody who's gonna love it more than I did. That's the plan with this guy. This is a really hard choice, but I've been thinking about it a lot, and I really think vintage is meant to be worn, and this, while is a special collector's piece, isn't gonna get worn in my wardrobe. So I need to let it go. I do have a project planned related to this dress though, so don't you worry. I have this really gorgeous 70s evening dress. The biggest thing is the waist is just too small for me. This dress is like fine. The colors just I think aren't really my vibe, even though I love the flutter sleeves. And I have a lot of dress patterns that are similar to this that I feel like that I'll like better. Like I have a ton that I can sew like this. So I just think it's time to let this guy go. Okay, so I just have to find 3 more that I am ready to let go of, which feels doable. And it's already so much easier to move stuff around in here. Oh my goodness. This dress is really, really pretty, and it's genuine, I believe 1940s. This is another dress that I really, really like in theory, but when I've worn it, it just like doesn't feel like me. And for me, that is a reason to get rid of a dress because like I said, I have a closet full of things that make me feel like me. Kind of the same vein of these. This is supposed to be a comfy house dress and it's really cute, but I just don't really like, if I'm gonna wear a house dress, I don't reach for this one. And then this one, kind of same here one goes, and because it's linen, it does wrinkle. And I just find for something I wear around the house, something that wrinkles as easily as this is not my fave. So that brings us to 28 dresses. I did it. So I will be getting rid of these, and you'll be able to find these all listed over on my Poshmark, Mercari, Depop, Vinted, all that jazz. And now we're gonna go ahead and move over to skirts. Well, bear with me on this audio. I lost my mic somewhere in the chaos. So for skirts, first of all, I have 2 black skirts that I couldn't fit in the closet and still move things. So we're at 2 already. Again, getting rid of 20% here. So we're at 2, and then we're at 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. So we gotta get rid of 12 of these guys. I know all my black skirts are safe. Let's start with the first half, since I have to get rid of 12. We are at 6. So plain blue pencil skirt. It's fine, I just don't really wear pencils. This is, I think, technically A-line, but kind of same thing with the pencil skirt. This one here, same thing, A-line / pencil. This one here, it's red. I've had a really hard time styling this one because I don't keep very many tones like this in my wardrobe. Again, pencil, A-line, not quite my style. And this one, ditto. We have a really easy theme. I've just learned that unless it's a really basic, like a navy or neutral like that, otherwise I just won't wear it. It's awkward because I have a set of this one, but I think I like this one more. So I think we'll awkwardly get rid of this one. This one, I know, you guessed it, it's a pencil. This one here, a little loose in the waist, so I don't really wear it. This one here, can you guess? Can you guess? Can you guess? Pencil. And then I have a bunch of green skirts. And I'm getting rid of these 2 because the last one's like my favorite, and I feel like I only need 1 green skirt. So that was pretty easy. I don't know that I feel like I really cleared out room in my skirts, but I gave it my best effort because I feel like I keep keeping all my thickest skirts, which does not really help me with the clear out. But that's it for skirt. That's gonna awkwardly be it for today. You are gonna see me again a day from now. 0 seconds for you because I just can't deal with hanging and unhanging my clothes like a gajillion times a day. So we're gonna do all the tops tomorrow, but still in the same video. So see you in just a second. We're back. In front of me, I don't know if you can tell, this is a mound of sweaters. I chose not to hang these up mainly because they're pretty heavy and I don't want to bring my whole closet rod down. It has fallen down before. And since I don't hang my sweaters, I am not willing to risk it for these sweaters. So first we'll count up, as always, how many there are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Okay, 33 sweaters. So we need to get rid of 7, I think. First up, I am going to get rid of this guy. I've had this sweater for a very long time. It's really comfy and I do really like it. However, I just don't wear it as much because I now have so many novelty sweaters that are super comfy. I'm also going to get rid of this sweater. Again, really cute. This one I need to wear an undershirt with to wear because it's just a tad scratchy for me. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it because I have plenty of better sweater options. This guy, we're kind of going along the same lines. Just a little bit scratchy and I have to kind of navigate that to wear it. Where is, I like know what I'm looking for, I just can't find them. So we have this guy here, which is a cute little sweater that I've just found myself having a hard time wearing. And I'm looking for its Christmas counterpart, which is kind of a ditto. I do think this sweater is really cute, but I can only wear it around 1 time a year. Actually, okay, so these are the 2 of my novelty sweaters that I've had the longest and that were actual thrifted ones. I'm just opting to get rid of these because while they're cute, I wear my other ones because again, my other ones are all cotton and all of these are various mixes. So that would be the elephant one as well as the tulips. So I don't wear these enough and I think somebody else could get a lot of enjoyment out of them. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's 7 of these. And I tried to focus on getting rid of some of the thicker sweaters. A lot of times when I do the sweater portion of the clean out, I get rid of all my skinny sweaters, which doesn't really actually help me out. With that, I think we made good progress, and now we are gonna jump over back into the closet here. Alrighty, we have all our blouses here. We just need to count them up and get rid of some. I can already tell you my goal is to for sure get rid of some of the white blouses. And we have 1, 2, 3, 56, 57, 58. All right, that is way too many blouses for one person. We are getting rid of 12 of these guys. We're gonna start over in the white because, like I said, I'm feeling like I need to get rid of some here. Okay, let's just talk through this first cut of blouses. So this one here, it's very lovely. However, it's just a little bit big in the shoulders for me and it doesn't tuck in as nicely and I have to button it down the back. This one here is one of the first vintage pieces I ever bought actually. It worked really well because it's like really cute with jeans. However, it doesn't fit into my current vintage wardrobe as well. This one I actually thrifted recently. I have enough blouses like this and I don't then have to figure out how to match the statement sleeves with those. This guy here I've been on the fence about for a while and I just got rid of the skirt that I usually wear with this, so I'll get rid of the blouse. And this one here I think is pretty and fine, but it is too big on my shoulders. So that is 5 and we said 12. This is another 4, so I will be to 9 and I'll just have to find 3 more. This one is a nice black silk one I thrifted recently. I just like my other black blouses better. This here I've had since college. It was a gift from some people in a dorm. I love the memory that I think of with this, but I don't actually wear it anymore. And it takes up a lot of space in my drawer for never wearing it. This one here I own because I live in Seattle and I've always felt weird about not owning a flannel. And this is like the closest flannel I found that is something I'd wear, but I no longer feel the pressure to wear flannels. And then this here is a little Christmas turtleneck that while it is super cute, I have 2 Christmas turtlenecks and I forgot that when I thrifted this one. I also have another Christmas tree one that I just kind of like better. 9, so we're just looking for 3 more. Okay, here are my 3 other choices. First up, I'm not showing you the front. It has my alma mater on it and I don't want to share it with you because they're homophobic and they suck. So I don't need to talk about them and I feel like that self-explains why I'm getting rid of this shirt. Going to college while queer is not very fun when it's not socially acceptable or like allowed according to campus rules to be gay. So don't recommend. Next up, oh, I do really like this. I might go back a digging. This is a green, I believe, silk blouse. If it's polyester, I'll get rid of it, but I believe it's silk. It feels like silk. It feels like silk that's been like questionably washed, but it does. Yeah, it's silk. The other one is this polyester guy. It does fit me really well, but I wore it once and I just like sweated. So I think whoever owns this needs to live somewhere a little bit cooler than I do. We're gonna get rid of this blouse. It is very nice, but I also have this blouse, which is almost the exact same. This one just has a subtle weave in the pattern, and this one doesn't, and this one fits my shoulder better as well. So I should just say goodbye to this one and pass it along to closet because it's almost the exact same blouse, and that puts this one back in the closet, which I would say a dark green silk blouse is much more use to me than literally 2 of these. Gonna close this door and magically there'll be something else in it, because that's how it works, right? And then here we have our short sleeves. So I have a lot of white blouses in my short sleeves, and I don't think I'm willing to part with any, but we have 1, 2, 3, 9, 40. So we gotta get rid of 8. All right, we got 8 here. So first off is this fringy t-shirt. It's really cute, but I don't really wear it, and I'd have to figure out like a strapless bra situation for it, which is silly for a t-shirt. This one here is a Hawaiian shirt. I have 6 Hawaiian shirts, and I'm getting rid of 50%, so 3. And that one just didn't make the cut. I like my other ones better. This is a nice vintage top, but I don't really have full like arm motion in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass that one along. This one here, it's bulky. It takes up quite a bit of space, and I don't like it enough for how much space it takes up. This one, Hawaiian shirt, same things goes. I really love the label, and I feel like I'm really keeping it for the label, which is this cute little strawberry guava label. This one, I like this blouse. However, I like everything else in this closet more than I like this blouse. This one here, again, Hawaiian t-shirt. I kind of feel like this Hawaiian shirt looks like it, but is nicer. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. And then this guy here is a cute blouse I made for Christmas a few years ago. I think it's cute, but I don't really like how it looks like on me. That is it for short sleeve blouses. We're now going to switch over to tank tops. Now we have tanks. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 31, 32, 33. We're gonna really round up and go for 8 just because I have a lot in here that I don't feel like I need. You know what, we'll get rid of 7 since we're already technically going over. This is just, it's a blouse, it's fine. I feel pretty indifferent towards it, and I've never worn it. This one is one I made recently. This was kind of a tester piece made out of some scrap material. This one is a vest. It goes with a whole big set that I have, but the vest is pretty bulky to keep for the fact I won't wear it, and I will wear the rest of the set. This guy here, I don't know really how to wear this, and I can't really see myself wearing it. This one here, I just don't need it, and it takes up a lot of bulk. This guy here, it's like fun and cute, and I've worn this a ton, but I just don't wear pieces like this anymore. And then this guy is a really cute little thing I embroidered, but I just don't really wear shape. I don't like that shape on me. But that is it for this closet clean out. I feel really good about what I got rid of. My closet just feels much more manageable, and I feel like I can get things in and out a lot easier. If you saw anything you like, definitely go and check my Depop, Poshmark, and Mercari down below. I do also have a bunch of jewelry uploaded there, so be sure to check that out. And then you can always support my channel over on Ko-Fi by buying me a coffee. And then of course there's plenty of great ways to support my channel for free, such as liking this video, commenting, and subscribing. I would love to have you stick around, and I will see you next time. Bye!